This is El Prezidente with the Chainsaw Symphony here on 91.3 FM WTSR Trenton. Right now we have a very special guest on the line. This guy, he's been doing it since the 80s. Agnostic Front is New York hardcore, and they got a new album out called The American Dream Died. It's out now on Nuclear Blast Records. Vinnie Stigma is a guitar player. He's the founding member of the group. And Vinnie, it's so great to talk to you today. How are you doing?
Hey, John, thank you for inviting me to the show. Thank you very much. I'm doing great, man. You know, I just flew in from California last night. We played the Kirk Hammond festival.
Oh, yeah, the Fear Festival thing.
Yeah, it was really fun. We had a really good time, you know?
That's awesome. So, you still live in New York, right?
Yeah, still live in Little Italy, New York. That's where I'm calling you from. You
ever see yourself living anywhere else?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I'm a New Yorker.
You were born in Manhattan?
Yeah, I was born in Hell's Kitchen, West Side, December 3rd, 1955. The world could never be the same. He got a new claim to fame.
Hell no, man, that's awesome. You always talking about like Avenue A though, and growing up like in Alphabet City. Is that like where Agnostic Front got started?
Yeah, we started out on the Lower East Side. You know, my family's from the Lower East Side. You know, and found each other down there in the street. You know, and we banded together, fundraising. You know, a bunch of hardcore punk. You know, and it became a movement today.
Hell, it definitely has, man. It's a scene. It's like, there's a few scenes out there, like the death metal scene down in Florida. There's like the metalcore thing in New England. And then there's New York hardcore, where you were at the forefront of. And just talk about your childhood really quick. Was it tough growing up? Was mom and dad there?
Yeah. Well, then Little Italy was considered like a slum.
Yeah.
You know? I guess that's one step above a ghetto.
Okay. All right.
But for me, it was different because everybody aware. This is going back to punk. I'll go back to the '60s. I growing up here, you know, it was nice for me. I mean, you know, the people, the neighborhood. I knew everybody. I knew everybody in the building, and everybody knew each other. We all went to school together. We all lived together. It was really nice.
That's cool.
And that's why I lived here all my life. That's why I was the first punk in New York. Well, I hate saying it, but I was the first punk rocker in New York City.
I wouldn't doubt it.
New York City, not Queens, Long Island, New York City. And I had this apartment for over 40 years. I lived here.
Wow.
And I did a lot out here. Band stood here, equipment, making T-shirts, having meetings, punk rock meetings up here, you know, like through the years, people crashing, bands staying, you know, tattoo giving, you know.
Let's go back real early. What was like your first musical influence though? Like, was there a family member that was into music, or like who introduced you to music where you were like, man, I got to get into this?
Well, when I was a kid, there was Frank Sinatra, right? And then on Sundays in my yard, where I'm looking at right now, an opera singer used to come in the yard and sing opera, and people used to throw down money.
Yeah,
I always admired that. And then I heard Enrico Caruso.
No kidding.
And if you ever hear him, he moved me. So more Pavarotti moves me, but Enrico Caruso moved me in such a way that I wanted to be like a Mantovani. I wanted to be a great musician. How I love this. And he was one of my first musical instruments.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool, man.
And then Frank Sinatra, because, you know, hey, I want to be like Frank. Who don't want to be like Frank?
Exactly. He was the man. Would you guys ever cover a Sinatra song in Agnostic Front, you think?
Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe I do it with my other band, Stigma. You know?
Yeah, Stigma. I mean, you know, the Sex Pistols did My Way, or Sid Vicious.
Good job, too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it made it cool. Like,
Very good job.
they were good. They were great songs, so you can't go wrong there. So the new album, it's called "The American Dream Died." It's out now on Nuclear Blast Records. Now, are you guys still kind of sharing all the songwriting duties, or?
Yeah. You know, listen, you got a riff, I got a beat. You know,
Yeah.
Let's go put it together.
You mentioned Stigma before. Any plans to do another Stigma record?
Yeah, I think I'll do. As a matter of fact, I was on the phone before. Phil Galvano, my producer, he called me. And but yeah, I'm going to do another Stigma record. I got some stuff playing around, you know.
Yeah, great, man. I can't wait to hear it. So you guys are going to hit the road next month. You're going to be in Europe for a couple weeks. Any plans yet to do a tour in the States here?
Well, here's what we're going to do. Here's the thing now. I'm up to this. The 24th, 25th, we're having our record release show in New York City at the Barry Electric.
Okay.
And we're going to film it, so if anybody wants to come down, get in on the video, come on down. You know, it's pretty good. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
The week after that, we're in Europe. I'm in Europe for a month.
Yeah.
And then we get home, and then I don't know what we're doing after that. I forgot. I'm not that far ahead.
Yeah, one step at a time.
We're going back to Europe in October also.
Okay.
And,
you guys do pretty well over there, huh?
Yeah, we do really good. We play all the festivals, you know. Now we're doing May, July, and October. Because we do all the festivals now, and then the October we do the club run.
Okay. But you guys have been going to Europe, like, since pretty early on in your career.
Like 30 years.
Yeah, I remember talking to Craig Satari from Sick of It All when he played bass with you guys, and that was, like, what, in the mid-'80s, sometime around there?
I love Craig. He's great. You know?
Yeah.
He was like early, mid-'80s, you know. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with him, you know. He's a good guy, man.
He says it was a crazy time with you guys. You guys were animals back then.
I got him in my movie. He's in my movie, you know.
New York Blood?
I do these little movies, you know.
Yeah.
Basically, they're like trailers and stuff like that. And he's good. He's a good actor, too. He can play the bass.
Yeah.
He's a good guy, man. I love him a lot. He's family.
Oh, let's talk about... So acting versus lyrics, right? What's harder to memorize, lyrics or lines?
I think lines.
Yeah?
Yeah, because if somebody wants me to say something the way they want me to say it, it's hard for me to do it. But I think I can nail down a melody line a lot easier. But maybe because I've been doing it longer.
Right. It's more ingrained, I guess.
Yeah.
I was wondering, because I saw in one interview you were talking about how you guys change up the set list, you know, like right before the show sometimes.
I hate that.
I was going to say, Roger must hate it more than anybody, because 11 albums now, he's got to be asking for a teleprompter. I would be.
I know, but, you know, what I like to do is just like have a set.
Yeah.
That's why they call it a set.
Right. It's set. Yep. Good point.
I can't get this through to these knuckleheads, you know?
Yeah, you're going against the grain there. Man, so, yeah, I hope I can make it out to the record release show. You said the 24th or the 25th in New York?
Yeah, at Barry Electric.
And you also have a New York Hardcore Tattoo. How is that going? Are you in the shop a lot?
Yeah, great. You know, we have a lot of, like, guest artists come by, you know. Lars from Randu's tattooing out there, Vinnie. You know, I do, like, guest appearances, and, you know, bands come down for, like, you know, meet and greets, and I got a lot of great artists in there. You know, like, it's ranked really up there in the tattoo world. One of the best tattoo shops in the world. Like, I can't believe it. And there's no fanfare here. Walk in, you get treated with respect, you know?
Speaking of walking in, do you guys do walk-ins, or do you need an appointment? What's that?
We do walk-ins and carry out.
Oh, great. Because I've been for a while. I don't know if you noticed, today actually is 5 years to the day that Peter Steele passed away from Typo Negative and Carnivore.
I know.
And I've been dying to get the Typo Negative symbol on my shoulder.
Get it, and we'll do it while you're on the radio.
Oh, wow. Now you're talking my language here. We got to make this happen,
man.
Like
on the radio while you're getting tattooed, you know, we could arrange something on that.
I'd love to do that, definitely.
Make it like, you know, get the You get the tattoo. Involve the radio station, the tattoo.
Yeah,
you know?
we'll mix some Typo Negative in there, some Agnostic Front.
Yeah, to play the radio and get that. That'd be great, I think. I could have a guy maybe come to you and we do it on the radio.
No kidding. Trenton.
Yeah, I could arrange that, Don.
Hey, you're the man, Vinny. Real quick, though, about Peter Steele. So do you have any memories that stick out in your head about hanging with Peter or working with Peter? I understand that he was around for the recording of Calls for Alarm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, anything that, any stories or any...
First of all, I love him. He's my brother forever, and he's a great guy.
Yeah.
He was, all right, Peter Steele, very profound, very professional, very political, very posturous. I'm going with the P's right now.
Yeah.
I love him. Great guy, very popular.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. And
he was a little ahead of his time like you guys.
yeah, a great bass player, too. He had another band, Fallout. Before Carnivore, he was the band Fallout.
Right.
I really liked the Batteries Not Included, the single. And then he was in Carnivore.
Yeah.
And, I did back vocals. We played a couple of, we toured a little bit with them. And they didn't do much touring, but the touring they did was where they got the front.
Okay.
And, I'm still in touch with Louis. Because last year we did the Black and Blue Bowl with, we did the Course for Long, 2 nights.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he dug him out of a rock after 28 years.
Yeah, is he playing with anybody, Lou from Carnivore?
Got him up there, we got him playing.
Nice.
It was good, it was all good fun, and we dedicated it to Pete,
That's beautiful.
It was all good,
That's a cool thing, man. Yeah, like...
It was.
And I love, like, the Black and Blue Bowl will bring out these old hardcore bands, like, Candaria's playing this year. I can't wait to see Candaria.
They always bring out the old, which is good, Well, a lot of people want to do it, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get bands that haven't been around in 20 years. They see a big show, I just don't want to get on,
Yeah, why not, man? It's good stuff. So,
Black and Blue Bowl's great.
Yeah, definitely. Do you have a wife or a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah? A wife? Which one? Wife?
Got them all.
You got them all? A guma?
Guma. I got everything.
Does playing at Agnostic Front help you get laid? Because the audience is like 85% male, so I imagine...
We're old. It ain't right. We're not that kind of band.
Yeah, right.
We're really not. We're more about the people and have a good time. Really, we're guys we have our girlfriends tonight. That's how we are.
Yeah.
We're straight up guys like that. We don't fuck around.
Right. All right. Well, the new album from Agnostic Front, it's called The American Dream Died. It's out now on Nuclear Blast Records, and we've been playing Social Justice for the past few weeks. It sounds like a solid record. Like, my favorite stuff from you guys is actually my favorite album all time is Warrior, which came out in 2007. Yeah, man, I love For My Family. I love Revenge, Addicted, all those tracks. I just love, like...
His favorite song.
What's that? Which one?
For My Family. We were backstage before we were going on. He was like, "Oh, you guys, thanks for coming down. I appreciate it." Family, he started singing songs with us. Like, we're backstage hugging, singing songs. It was awesome.
That's great. Yeah, that's
a great song and a great video.
Yeah, definitely. It makes me feel like I'm part of something, you know what I mean? Even though I don't know you guys, just from going to the shows and stuff, listening to music, I feel like I'm a part of something that means something. That's the cool thing about it. And, but how would you rank? I mean, this is like, picking your favorite child, but real quick off the top of your head, your top three Agnostic Front albums, what would they be?
Victim in Pain, I got to go number 1.
Okay.
Number 2 is a rough one for me, but I'll pick One Voice, or maybe Course for Alarm.
Okay.
So that's it. And my new record. I think my new record sums it up.
Yeah.
The American Dream Dies, I think, sums up the whole... It's eclectic mix of 30-something years of Agnostic Front.
Nice.
Takes you back, it pushes you forward. It keeps you in the middle.
That's what you want. It's exactly what you want as a fan, anyway. Vinny, man, thanks so much for talking with me. I appreciate it so much. Hey, well, I'm going to be coming down to New York Hardcore and getting that typo negative tattoo real soon.
If you want to, do that on the radio, call the place.
Okay.
Yeah, call me. You got my number.
Okay.
Your number. Let me know. We'll try to arrange it. It'd be a fun thing for the radio, I think. I have a guy. We'll try to arrange something.
That's beautiful, man. I appreciate it so much.
No problem. I love doing things like that.
Hey, yeah, it's awesome. It's what it's all about. So, Vinny, thanks so much for taking the time to talk with us. Best of luck with the new record.
Thanks very much, guys.
Touring and everything, and we'll be in touch, man. Take care.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.